It's a beautiful day out today. It's in the 60s, low 60s maybe. And I just wanted to show that we got that palm tree transplanted from that was in the garden, and it was a bear to get out. It did not want to come out of the ground. Coleus is green, still alive, but it's not looking too great. I swept up a bunch of leaves yesterday. You can hear the sound of freedom. It'll be the petunias. Cut down the Texas Ranger that was there, and that looks so much better. And it'll grow back bushy, which it just looks better once it's cut back. More petunias back here. You can kind of see where I've gotten rid of some of the leaves. Even in the rocks here, it looks a little bit better. Cape honeysuckle looks good. This broccoli's, I think I need to cut it, but I need to check on it. I think I need to though. And I'm cleaning out this bed, and I think what we've decided to do is right now I'm moving all the mulch back, and there's some bulbs in there as well, and I trimmed up the lantana that are in there because they're vine-like, and then we're going to rototill. The pipes are pretty shallow in this bed, so we're going to try our little rototiller in there. Even though we're not proponents of tilling necessarily because it disturbs the organisms and the worms and everything, there's just so many roots in there. It's just root bound. So, and my husband's been clearing out some of these pots as well, sifting the dirt and redoing it. And then this is where we took out the palm tree. Like I say, it was big. And then I've got some bulbs in there that I'm going to move someplace else too. This is where I harvested the arugula. And I started trimming up my strawberry tower so it doesn't have as many dead leaves and stuff in it that it did before. That's what's in that mixing tub that's on the ground there. Here's the sugar snap peas. I watered this with some rainwater that we had, or some runoff water anyway. Got rid of the marigolds that were in all of these areas. Still got this pepper that's doing well. Oh, and I wanted to show something else. This poblano, it looks like it's got some green on it. So I'm guessing that if we leave that a little while, that's going to come back. These loco peppers are still doing good, and those are pretty tasty. They're hot though. The marigolds back there are still doing well. You can see this is not the part of the yard that I got the leaves out of. It was the other end. And it's mainly because that tree still has some stuff hanging in it. And it's not coming down too quickly. And this one's the same way. I trimmed up my rose bushes, and I'm going to pull out that mint, cut it back. I found mint in this bed too. See, this is a pepper plant, and it's got some green on it. So it could be that if we leave them, they'll come back. This one I don't think, but cilantro's doing well. And I'm gonna start harvesting kale. I haven't done that yet. I want to make a kale soup. This is where I took out all the marigolds, trying to clean up the area. And I'm not gonna let the marigolds go crazy around the garden. I mean, I think it's good for the insects and stuff, but I'm gonna make sure I have room. I did sprinkle a bunch of marigold seeds underneath the compost pile there, so we'll see if they come up. Here's some cilantro. There's the one I thought was gonna die, and it's still alive. There's a onion. This cilantro's doing okay. This dill tastes wonderful. I've got to figure out what I'm gonna do with the dill too. And then this spinach is really pretty. Compact, dark, pretty leaves. I'm gonna start using it. There's some onions I planted. Green onions. There's another one. I planted a bunch in here. We're supposed to start getting wind starting late tomorrow into Thursday. Then it's supposed to get cooler, and after that, I think starting next week we're into the 70s. So that'll be interesting. There's a little bird. I don't know if you can see it on the rosemary. That's my garden diary. Today is January 22nd. It's a Monday, and it's about 2:20, and this is what I got out of the garden. Some strawberries and a whole thing of arugula.